Hey everybody, so I'm just gonna do my makeup, and today I just wanna talk about the new zodiac signs because NASA released that there's a new zodiac sign, like the whole like dates like arranged, and basically it all changes it from mine. So for example, like like I'm always born in December, but like 19 December, so I'm still a Sagittarius, but like it has already been changed, like so I think that the from 18 December onwards it's like still Sagittarius, but before it's not even a Sagittarius. It's a new sign that is being created, and it's called, I don't know how to pronounce the name, but I think it's like Ophiuchus or something. So I don't know how to pronounce the name, but it's like, you know, it's a new like from like December, like earlier from 18th December. So like that's the only like new sign, which is why like every sign under like January to like December it's been like mixed up. So basically like I just know someone who was supposedly like was born on like April 5th, and he actually isn't an Aries but an Aquarius, so I'm following the new sign. So every single time I ask my friend what is the birth date, I'm going to go by the new sign, and so it sucks for them, but for me it doesn't because I believe in a new sign, and I don't have like a crisis about it, because I'm still like Sagittarius. So like I never changed, and it's good because like I'm so like unstable in seeing myself. I'm like, if it ever changed, like I'm not gonna be like alright myself. I'll be like, I thought I was Sagittarius, but I still am. Anyway, like I just feel like I don't know how I got into like believing in like zodiac signs, because like I literally was like not caring about it. But I think because of Instagram, I just follow of random like in Instagram pages, and I just like started to like believe in it because of the like certain facts that they show, like from like those pages where they say about like how Aries is like, how everybody is like under the zodiac, and I kind of like agree to like some extent. So basically I just feel like, I don't know, like the zodiac sign is like, for me I don't really know how it like describes me, like because I've always followed like IG like pages, but honestly I just feel like if you take the test from like IDL IDR labs, I feel like you can really know what is your true zodiac sign. Also, like I just took that test and it came out that I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm literally like a true born Sagittarius. So and everything that describes Sagittarius is just like me. And I asked my friend to take this test, and she took it, and she thought that she's a Leo, but it came out like a Cancer. So it's like the new NASA sign that I'm gonna tell you guys is like, it's pretty much like accurate, like, and I don't know. I guess for those people who you know still believe in the old zodiac sign, I just feel like it's like up to them, because like I wouldn't feel okay to just change my zodiac signs. And that was like what everybody was just telling in the comments when I saw about the post, where the post was saying like, like the zodiac sign has changed, and like everybody was just like freaking out and stuff like that. And like I just feel like, yeah, I wasn't, because I didn't change my sign, so I'm kind of lucky. But like the rest was like, no, that's not me, or like yeah. So it's just like I'm safe because I don't have a crisis over my zodiac sign. I was just thinking that I will like do some like makeup, like just for fun, and like film it, because I have so many like different types of like lipstick and lip gloss to use. And I honestly just, I feel like it's something like I can always do for fun my own, and like put on YouTube. Yeah, I have so many like lipstick and lip balms that like I just wish I could like put them all together on me, but it's separate, so I don't know anymore. But yeah, so this is my eyeshadow that I use. My sister gave me for my birthday, like years ago, and yeah, I don't actually really go out with like makeup. Like I maybe if I go out with my friends I do, but like just like in general, I just feel like I don't go out with makeup, and I just don't care. But when I was younger, I would always like wear makeup and stuff like that. But now I just don't, because like you know I got lazy, and yeah. I know people use like the makeup tools. I just use my fingers because I'm really unorganized. So yeah, really just like my really unorganized to a point where like I just feel like my brain is scattered. But like if I knew what I was supposed to do, I'll do it. So yeah, and this lip gloss is like really shiny and nice, and I really can't keep my eyes off glitter, and I have to buy it. And I think this is my favorite like thing to wear on my lips because it's like super shiny, and I just I'm not sure if you guys can see, but like it'd be like really shiny on my lips, and I can't because it's so nice. I can't like help but love like glittery stuff, and yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna start with the zodiac signs. So as usual, I'm just gonna leave the zodiac signs in the description box so you guys can refer when you're watching the video and after you watch the video. Okay, so the new zodiac signs is like here it says that Capricorn January 20 to February 16. So yeah, it's a like a different like time frame, like what I said, like like your birthday can fall into like a different sign now. And yeah, so I don't know any Capricorns, but it's funny because like when I was on a TikTok live stream, like it was just like a live stream for people to just like tell people what they're like going through, which is like really sad for them, and I just joined. And I think like suddenly someone said that like someone commented Capricorn, and I was like, what about them? And I was like so clueless, like what did Capricorn do? And then she just or he just said like Capricorn, and I just feel like maybe like they don't like them. And I think it's true because like when I look past like IG pages or Facebook pages, I just feel like everybody hates Capricorn because they're so bitter. So I'm not sure because I don't have any like people who are my friends in Capricorn or any family members, but I don't honestly really take notes of like people's like birthday unless they're my friends or they are like my family members. So I just feel like for Capricorn, I'm not sure, but I follow this page and it was like saying like how like Capricorn like only just like bottle their emotions and be bitter, and that's probably what I feel, and I think it's true because from what I see in people like who are born on that date, if I'm not wrong, Rose from Blackpink is born on that date, so I feel like I like her. She just have this like really fierce look. So I'm pretty sure she's probably feeling and thinking a lot like about people and things like that. So yeah, next up is Aquarius, February 16 to March 11. So the funny part was like, my brother is like born on March 7th, and I know that Justin Bieber is born on March 1st. So I realized that it's funny because what I say from the start of the video that I think I was born on like April 5th, and supposedly it's under Aries for the like previous zodiac, but then now it's like he is an Aquarius. So this is what I mean by it changed. The dates have changed, and I thought that my brother was a Pisces, but actually he's not. He's an Aquarius now, and Justin Bieber is an Aquarius too. And honestly, I've known these people for life. Well, except for Justin Bieber, because I don't know him personally. And my first guy that I've mentioned that was born on April 5th, he is my first guy that I've ever liked. So like he is like moody, like literally moody, and I think he can be like emotional, but the emotional is like crying, like near crying or literal crying. My brother is the same. My brother's not moody, of course it's my brother. He's not really like, like going to be really moody necessarily, and plus like we don't really like, you know, cling to each other a lot. Like we do talk and stuff like that, but it's like not like for any practical like matters. It's more like for like, okay, if you want to like order things, like he would, ask me like order food or something. So I just feel like for him he's the same. He cries, and Justin cries too, but it's like near crying or literal crying. I'm not sure. I've never seen like a video of him actually crying, but it seems like he's near crying, and it just reminds me of the first guy I've ever known. Cause I didn't make the first guy cry. It's just that it just seems like cause like he went before he like literally left me and we separated ways. I was on a phone call. I was just telling him I really need to know why like you're not like telling me anything, and I feel like he dropped me, and I feel like we're so young. I don't blame him, and he doesn't blame me because he was there for when I needed him. So I don't know why he didn't say anything, but I think he just also needed to let me know that we're really made for each other. So then we separated ways, and we hasn't even talked since then. It's really sad, but that's how life is. Like I just feel like things happen for a reason. And I'm getting like straight from the topic, but yeah. So basically, they all share the same things. Like just like, like near crying or crying, and I feel like they're really like they can be really harsh people. I feel like they can be. So I just feel like I'm not sure if they are, but they seem like that, you know. Um, So next is Pisces, March 11 to April 18. Yeah. So I didn't know any like Pisces people in my life. I just like had this like online like chat with this guy, and we used to be like close and stuff like that. But then eventually, just he's gone, and I'm just like, it's funny because like I think like people have always this kind of personality that they have, like MBTI, if you guys know. But I just feel like with zodiac signs it's like a different like thing to add on, or like it's the same thing. Because for me, I just feel like where if someone have a personality, like for example if they're introvert, extrovert, or something like that, I just feel like when they like have their own zodiac signs, it like adds on to it, or like completely different. So I knew this guy, and then he left me, and I was like, my phone is smart because like when people don't text me, and I don't really like text people a lot unless that I want to, but usually it's like I just leave it like that. And I just realized that one day he's just gone. Like, my phone deletes people off who doesn't talk to me for a long time, and I don't think it's anything like intentional. I just feel like my phone just literally like deletes them, or maybe they delete me. But I feel like I'm so clueless that I only realize when I'm like scrolling through my phone. And then I knew him from Instagram, and he was an alright person, until like one day he like sipped up and he was showing me like a picture from this page, and they said that, you know, he just suddenly sent me a picture, and it said like, this is how like a like femstyle looks like, and it's like a mouse or something with like bangs and stuff like that. I was like, how you calling me a femstyle? I was like, this guy is like super like controversial, because when I looked in the like in the comment section of like the femstyle thing, like people were saying like, this guy was saying like, oh, this woman doesn't exist, because honestly, like, I kind of took a bit of offense, because I know that I couldn't get a boyfriend. He was like, he knows too, but it's like, it was so random. I just feel like the guy gave me an ick or something, because like really, like, I just feel like, you know, the only thing that I saw is like, okay, yeah, I do have like round black glasses, and it's wearing the black glasses, but I just told him like, people who have bangs, they have mental illness, and I was like, yeah, really random. But I just don't know. He just, all of a sudden, he just disappeared on my IG chat. It's like, boom, gone. It's like, it's not Instagram user, but it's like he's just really erased. So I think my phone is smart. He's just so done with me, because it's like, I don't need that in my life at all. So I don't know. Like, it was nice to know that you were on my side when I said I was schizophrenic, and everybody else was saying that I was just depressed on a IG picture post, but I don't know. He's just gone now, and that was really necessary. But I don't know that I met another like Pisces friend online, and he literally was like an alright person. You know, he doesn't give me an ick. Just feel like maybe because of their personality, they like me, and also because I text them a lot, or you know, just mutual, like follow each other on Instagram. Alright, besides that, I don't know how Pisces are. People said on the facts on Instagram pages and stuff like that they're emotional, but I do not know if they are emotional. But it seems like they are just like me, I guess. Like they are just like my friend who I met online. Like right now, my Instagram friend is like, he's also like really stressed about life. But honestly, like, who isn't about life? And I'm definitely like, I have a lot of issues, but I kind of like solve them on my own now, because like I just feel like same shit repeats every day, and I know what like certain triggers are, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is how I'm gonna handle it. And you know, I just think like some things just, you know, have to run its course on its own. Next one is Aries, April 18 to May 13. So I know Aries people in my life. I have a friend who's Aries. My dad is an Aries. My dad used to fall under Taurus, but actually he's an Aries. And let me just tell you that Aries is a really angry sign. Like, the people are angry, and they just are just angry, and I don't know, like, I guess because they're a fire sign. Maybe it's the fire in them that makes them like super like scoldish or something. But honestly, sure what to say. But for my Aries friend, at least she's like really, she cares about me. And I think she cares about like people situations, and I feel like they're very like, they get what they want, and they will like literally fight for it. Like, I think that's how they're just like so like driven in, you know, certain things in their life. And next is Taurus. Taurus is May 13 to June 21. So for Taurus, I just feel like they are like nice friends, but I've also been like left by Taurus people before, so I think it's more like we're incompatible. But honestly, for Taurus, I think I've read somewhere that if they are like have that attitude, they can easily like replace and drop people, and it's so true because I feel like I was getting along with this one Taurus female friend until they just like created an excuse that they didn't want to be my friend anymore. So I'm not sure, but it's definitely true that how fast they can replace people. But for the Taurus friends that I know in my life, they are very like nice. They're always there for me and just dependable. So yeah, and I think I feel like me and this girl I know, like we're pretty much like, you know, we reach other because she cares to reach out to me when I don't feel like talking to anybody. So next is Gemini, June 21 to July 20. I know this like Facebook guy friend who I really talk much, but we still talk. And he is a Gemini, and it's like funny because he's always like joking around and stuff like that. And he seems like alright. Like he doesn't seem like shady. He's always like there, even though like we don't talk much. So I feel like Gemini is like an alright person. You know what I mean? Like people is saying like Gemini are like two-faced or something, but I don't know anybody personally, and I just feel like what he pisses me off. I feel like they aren't really two-faced. I think they're like more direct, to be honest. Like there's really, you know, it's just a misconception. Or if we ever met a two-faced Gemini, then like bye. So next is Cancer, July 20 to August 10. And yeah, I think Cancers are like the most like they feel things so much. They're more sensitive to that. It's not that they're sensitive on their own. It's more like they are just more like sentimental, or more like their moods are more like affected easily. And I think that's how my sisters and my friends are. I know my friend from online, and like I just feel like they're very like emotional about things, and I just feel like that's just how they are. And besides this, I'm not sure. It kind of reminds me of how I describe Aquarius, but it's more like the mood for Cancer, like it's a different thing. Like they feel things a lot, and they get upset, and they get irritated, they get angry. So I don't know. So for Cancer though, but besides that, I just feel like they're still an alright like zodiac sign. But I guess if you want to know a Cancer, you just have to know like how their moods are, or like how sensitive they can be, and they might just like have a breakdown about it, and you must know how to handle that. And for Leo, August 10th to September 16th, I don't not know any Leo. I used to know one. It's just that we kind of drifted apart, and I just feel like whenever I text her, like I feel called out. I feel like they see through me, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Like, they said that I was supposed to get along with Leo, but I just feel like it's not right. And you know, because it has changed, and like I said, there's a new sign that's up pictures. I feel like my compatibility with people, like for example, I'm compatible with Gemini, Leo, all of that. I just feel like I'm not. And like I know I don't really care about people, and I'm on my own, but it's like I just feel like Leo is just a question mark, because I feel like we just don't really get along, and I don't know why. I'm supposed to get along, so everything is messed up. So but for that, I'm not sure. Like I just feel like they really like, you know, I feel like they're really nice, like appearance, ecstatic, the way they talk, the way they act. But so I feel like that's not really me, so I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm not sure how Leos are like really. But I've seen like on the pages where IG and Facebook pages, like they just cheat a lot. I think they do. But I have another like thing now exposed. I think Aquarius cheats a lot too, and it's just give selfish about anything. They just like, the Aquarius doesn't care about anybody. They're not interested in anybody, and they will just recklessly go to other people. Like, I'm not sure. Sometimes I guess, because I have like known how they are, I just guess if they're like really just like polyamorous or like asexual or in between, because I feel they're a breed or something, because like they're not interested in anybody. Like, even if they are, they're like super uncaring, and I think that's why I think that men in general are uncaring, because of my first guy. Like, I think that's how much like he impacted me. But I don't know, it's up to you to like care what he said. But yeah, so Virgo, September 16th to October 30. So I know a friend from secondary school who's a Virgo, and I just feel like she's a very like, also a very like proper person. Like, she would just put me into place and how I should think, what I should do, like really like solution person. And I feel like maybe they just know what they want. They're like really like unhappy with certain things. I feel like that's how they are. And next one is Libra, October 30 to November 23. My elder sister is a Libra, and I think she still thinks she's a Scorpio, but I think she just doesn't care about zodiac signs anymore. And I think I don't know what to say about Libra, like, cause she's my first elder sister. I have nothing to say, but like, I have a guy friend also is a Libra online, and I just feel like, they're very like, I think they're quite outgoing, and they're just they just, if they wanna commit, they have trouble committing to someone. And I think just so much options, and I don't think they like want to have someone, because they're just people who love to talk to different people, I think. So that's how I feel they are. Scorpio, November 23 to November 29. Not sure about any Scorpios. That I know that Miley Cyrus is one, and I think she's pretty much smart, because I feel like, because of how like she handled, like, Miley was used to be married to Liam, and she wrote the song Flowers. She knew everything was going on, like how Liam was like with Jennifer Lawrence and stuff like that. And I think I was so happy that she knew she's smart, and she divorced him, because yeah, that's not something that anybody should tolerate with. Approaches November 29 to December 17. I know one friend who is born on December 16, and I don't really know. I want to know how our pictures are, because all the zodiac pictures that I've actually like, follow, they don't even mention anything about our pictures, and I just feel like I need more information. And I feel like because of this sign, it's like, is everybody else just hiding behind something they're not? Like, I just want to know, because how about, she's a really like nice person. She's more like emotionally aware than I am. I think it's like personality, but I'm pretty sure zodiac sign adds to that. So so for her, I think she's like more like someone who thinks, because I don't think, I just feel. So yeah, I think that's just my like motive or something. I don't think, I just feel sometimes, because I just feel like my life, I just don't want to care so much. Like, I'm just really tired of life, but I'm still here. Sagittarius, me. So from December 17 to January 20 is Sagittarius, and I'm gonna say it for myself because I'm one, and I'm gonna just expose all of Sagittarius out there. Not sure if you want to agree with me. I mean, this is who I am, and as for Sagittarius, I know for sure that I'm obsessed with myself. I'm obsessed about myself. I absorb about myself only, and it's a bad thing, honestly. Like, it's okay to love yourself, but for me, it's like, yeah, especially for me, I just feel like I would mindlessly use people, and it might not be like nice to them, or like, and also I know that I have a really bad like attitude. Like, I'm really much more like rude than the general population, and I have no idea why. It's just and I'm really reckless, and I'm like really like impulsive, and I just don't care. I just do what I want. So I just feel like Sagittarius, like I just feel we don't care. We just do what we want to do, and honestly, I know that, and I'm just that's why I'm always alone, and I'm okay being alone because I feel like it's hard to keep up with other people. So yeah, so that is how I view all these like zodiac signs, and I'm not sure it's a burn or like my experience with this with them. But honestly, there's no burn. Honestly, all I'm saying is the truth. So yeah, I'll see you in my next video.